Listen, man. Man, rest in peace to Jason David Frank. Dang, man. When I heard the news, like, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a different Jason. Like, I didn't want to believe that he died because with him dying, it's like a piece of my soul, a piece of my childhood has died with him. He was the guy that has been carrying the Power Rangers since day one. He is the last OG Power Ranger still standing when it comes to being a part of the franchise. He is the fucking franchise. I'm like, I've been a fan of the Power Rangers my whole life. I bought tons of toys, tons of merchandise, all the fucking video games, all the shirts. He was my childhood. When I was in kindergarten, we all wanted to be the Green Ranger or the White Ranger. All my friends, that's all we wanted to be like. He was our idol. We wanted to be Tommy. Everybody wanted to be Tommy when they were in school. During the days of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And it's like, I'm hurt like crazy because last month I was binge watching the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's because I wanted to watch Tommy. Facts. That's why this is like, it's hurtful. I was literally watching a binge marathon of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers last month. And I was watching multiple old school movies from the Power Rangers from the 90s last month. It's like I recently bought multiple toys of the Power Rangers last month. And a month later he dies. It's like, I can't believe he committed suicide. That's what hurts me because he's a father. Look, man, I feel sad, but I'm mad at the same time because I love the Power Rangers. Like, they are a piece of my childhood. Like, every time I watch the Power Rangers, like, I feel like a kid again. Listen, all the OG, old school Power Rangers from back in the day, Zach, Kimberly, Jason, Billy, they are all retired. They are no longer a part of the Power Rangers franchise when it comes to doing movies and shows, but Tommy was the only one still doing it. He was the last one left. Jason David was the last standing Power Ranger that was still a part of the franchise. I remember they did a crossover with the Power Rangers and Street Fighter. Tommy was a part of that small little movie. He was a part of that crossover, so he was still loyal to the franchise. Look, Tommy was so loyal to the Power Rangers fan base. At his 40s, he was still making Power Rangers movies. He was the last one that was still standing from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers days, which means he was always the face of the Power Rangers. Look, he is the greatest Power Ranger of all time, man. It's like, he is that brand. He is that franchise. And the fact that he died, it's like, I feel like the whole brand has died with him, man. That hurts me to say. It's like, every time I seen Tommy, every time I seen Jason David Frank, it's like, man, it's like, he makes you remember the fucking glory days, man, of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He was the face, man. He was like our Bruce Lee. Like, he was a god when it comes to the Power Rangers. It's like, he earns so much respect. The fact that he was the only guy from the old school Power Rangers still making movies about the Power Rangers, man. That's love, man. That's dedication to the fan base. The fact that he was still doing it. Zach retired, Billy, Kimberly, All those characters, they fucking retired, but he didn't. He kept on doing it. He kept on making movies by himself. The last Mighty Morphin Power Ranger still standing. And I'm just sad that he died, man. It's like, I don't get it. I heard he has 4 kids. So why would you want to commit suicide having 4 kids? It's like, what makes you think your kids wanted you to kill yourself? Like, why would you do that? I don't get it. I don't care what you are going through. Fuck this whole, call the suicide hotline to get help. No, bro. Your 4 kids are way more important than a suicide hotline. That's your suicide hotline. Your kids. Your 4 kids are way better than a suicide hotline phone number. Your kids should be your motivation to stay alive. Why the fuck would your young kids want to see you die at 49? It's okay, look, I'm sad, but I'm mad because should we feel sad or mad, right? The fact that he chose to die, right? So should we feel sad or disappointed? Once again, he chose to die. It wasn't no accident. He chose to die. He wanted to die. That's how I look at it. So should we feel sad or mad or disappointed? I'm just fucking disappointed in him, man. He's a father. 4 kids and you don't want to be alive? What's the point of having kids if you go on to kill yourself? I don't care what you are going through. I don't get it. I mean, it's really, really selfish. It's really, really selfish because if you are Jason, why would you want your kids to live without you at such a young age? He's only 49, so I'm assuming his kids ain't that old. So why would you want your young kids to live without you for the rest of their lives? Your kids are not gonna be able to see you grow old. It's like, I'm sad as hell, man. He was the Power Rangers. He was the franchise. He's the greatest Power Ranger of all time. It's not even close. Without him, that franchise would be very, very different. He carried that show on his back for decades and decades and decades, man. Until he was 49. He was carrying the Power Rangers on his back until 49 years old. I'm just sad, man. I'm hurt like a motherfucker. It's like, people who watch my channel, they know I'm always playing Power Ranger video games. That's my childhood because of him. I have his action figure. He's all I play as when I play Power Ranger video games. When you think about the Power Rangers, you think about the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, Tommy fucking Oliver. That's who we think about. And he fucking killed himself? Oh, man, it's like, look, man, I understand. Rest in peace, man, to the best of all time. But at the same time, I'm sad as fuck. This could have been avoided. I said, I'm done.